All right, let's take you across to Kuwait now, where Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has arrived and is now meeting the Indian diaspora. These are the visuals that we are getting for you, and cultural programs for Prime Minister Narendra Modi is being organized, and this is in fact a very historic and significant visit by Indian Prime Minister. In fact, in over 4 decades, any Indian Prime Minister is visiting Kuwait. This visit will certainly strengthen the bilateral ties between both the nations. And in fact, a while back, we were having the conversation with our correspondent Akshay Dongre, who was there in Kuwait. He was telling that how excited the Indian diaspora, there in Kuwait is. They were saying that they are really excited to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and you can see in the visuals that we are getting for you, Prime Minister Narendra Modi first saw a cultural program, cultural dance, and then meeting Indian diaspora, and even getting a picture clicked with them. You can see the smiles on the faces of the Indian diaspora who are there. They are greeting the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And smile says it all. Words fall short here, and such is the aura of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In the visuals that you are seeing, viewers, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is interacting with the Indian diaspora there in Kuwait, a historic and significant visit by Indian Prime Minister. And in fact, in over 4 decades, any Indian Prime Minister is visiting Kuwait. This visit will certainly deepen the bilateral ties between both the countries. And here you can see on your screens, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is watching the cultural dance and also interacting with the Indian diaspora, and also shaking hands. The diaspora is shaking hands with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. They just, it's quite visible that they just want to see a glimpse of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And like I said, such is the aura of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the entire world. And this is a very significant visit by the Indian Prime Minister. You can see the smiles on their faces, the smiles on the faces of the Indian diaspora there in Kuwait, who are now interacting with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. They just want to see Prime Minister Narendra Modi's glimpse. They want to shake hands with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, holding Indian flag in their hands. They are greeting the Indian Prime Minister, and this is a very historic and significant visit by the Indian Prime Minister to Kuwait, which will certainly deepen the bilateral ties between both the countries. And this will be the first visit of an Indian Prime Minister to Kuwait in 43 years, to be very specific. And Prime Minister Modi's trip is certainly expected to deepen bilateral relations, particularly in energy, trade and labour cooperation. Here you can see these visuals on your screens. Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacting with the Indian diaspora in Kuwait. And like I said, such is the aura of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. You just saw some visuals where Prime Minister Narendra Modi is interacting with the Indian community. Further events will continue. We'll keep updating you about Prime Minister Modi's further engagement throughout the day. But as of now, stay tuned to DD India. Don't go anywhere.